How often do relationships not go the way that we want? I mean, think how often in life we experience suffering or sadness or frustration and anger because someone did something that we didn't like, or a loved one did something that we didn't appreciate, or someone abused us, or someone was emotionally abusive. You know, the reality is we can have our relationships as a tremendous source of light and power and love and energy, but relationships can also be a tremendous power for the opposite. And today I want to share with you, having worked with so many different couples and improving their marriages, their relationships with themselves and just other people, strangers. I want to share 57 of the top relationship beliefs that will help you restore power and balance to your life and how you interact with everyone else.
'Cause we're gonna be legends. What we're doing here ain't just scary. It's about to be legendary.
You go through a hard breakup, and then you have to put some kind of meaning on that. And you might decide, men don't treat me fairly, or they only want me for my body, or a man comes out and says, she only loved me for my money, or that person's a bitch. And what we do is we assign meaning to our life experiences, and when we do it from a negative energy because we're hurt, what we don't realize in that moment is that we're gonna carry forward into our next relationship these beliefs. And so what we end up doing is repeating history over and over and over again, hoping, no, this time it's going to be different. This is a new person. This is a new relationship. This one's going to be better. And it might be for a while, but in the end, remember, you're the common denominator. You're the same person, and it's the same belief system. You might trade baggage. They might have different problems, but the reality is every new relationship is going to come with problems. And where the problem really starts is with yourself. How do you treat yourself? Every one of these ideas about men and women, the ideas about ourselves, even out the gate, you know, so often we as men will actually identify our self-worth with our net worth. And so if I don't make a lot of money, then I feel more worthless. And if I make a lot of money, my ego would tell me that I'm super valuable. But the reality is that you're precious and you're priceless. Either way, your value actually has nothing to do with how much money that you actually make. So we get confused, and what we do is we start messing with our identity. The belief systems that we have around relationships really have the ability to empower us and create amazing relationships in life. They also have the ability to sabotage and destroy. Some people in time will become hermits. They'll avoid people. They don't want to interact. They'll choose being shy, or they'll believe that people are crooked or that they can't trust people because this person betrayed them. Right now, if you're identifying with any of this, I want to invite you to try in for a moment that instead of blaming yourself or blaming the person, I would blame the meaning that you put on your experience, because you came up with a crappy meaning and you've been doing it your whole life. We're trained to do that. We're trained from childhood because as children, we come up with erroneous meanings for things that happen. Something bad happens and I place a meaning on it. And I don't realize I'm going to carry this with me my entire life, but it's something that you can change. It's something that you can do something about. And how you do that is you've got to figure out what are the top limiting beliefs that are hampering my relationships, and then what would the top empowering beliefs be that could unleash my relationships and help them be everything that they're capable of. I mean, just imagine relationships with more joy or more love or more connection. The common denominator is you, and it has nothing to do with how they show up or how they treat you. It has to do with the meaning that you put on your experiences in life. If you want to clean that meaning up, I've gone through a process of collecting the top most empowering new beliefs on relationships, as well as the top 250 limiting beliefs on relationships. As a free gift to you, in the link below, I'm giving you a free copy of my book, Limitless. And the book will teach you how do you change false limiting beliefs that sabotage results, and how do you replace them with the beliefs that you want. And it also includes a list, yes, of all the limiting beliefs, but it also includes all the new and empowering beliefs. So I believe this is going to be a tremendous gift to you. It's changed my whole world. It changes the way that I see me and changes the way that I see you. It makes me want to be a more heartfelt giver and lover, wanting to make more of the opportunity that God's given us here. So as a gift, go ahead and get your free copy of that and go to the end of the appendix of empowering beliefs on your relationships and then start reciting those and work those into your life on a daily basis, because you start believing those thoughts, they will open up your relationship, starting with you, to bloom, flourish, and have more success. Hey, thank you so much for watching today's video. Really, it's just a huge heartfelt give back from me to you. The reality is I hate seeing people suffer. I hate seeing people go through often unnecessary trauma. And then the drama gets relived, and then they collect more evidence that life is painful. And if you identify with any of that, then just know that I made this video in the spirit of wanting to help you live as full and happy of a life as you possibly can. Get your hands on a copy of Limitless, this book. It is a bestseller, and I believe that it's going to treat you very well. Thank you, take care, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.